Hi everyone, I'm Diana Palm of DianaPalm.com, and if you're looking for a special way to memorialize somebody close to you that passed, I'm going to share 12 of my very favorite ways to remember somebody close to you that has passed. Plus, I'll also share very simple instructions on how you can make your own funeral flower beads. Number one, plant a tree in their honor. I particularly love fruit-bearing trees or flowering trees, but it could actually be anything that is special for you or your loved one who passed. Number two, travel to a very special place that your loved one always wanted to go but never made it to. In a way, you'll be completing their dreams. And it can be a very heartfelt journey for you while you're on this trip. And you'll be thinking about them and feeling their energy with you the whole way. Number three, if your loved one who passed owned a pet, you could make a really special collar for their surviving pet. It could be bedazzled, or it could have the owner's name on it, or maybe just be in a special color that reminds you of your loved one. Number four, keep a synchronicity journal. And I love doing this because after someone passes, you're so tuned in and you're so present that you're often noticing many more synchronicities than you do at other times. I love to keep synchronicity journals because it reminds me of how many signs we actually get from our loved ones. So any kind of synchronicity could be repeat numbers, songs that you hear on the radio over and over, hearing your loved one's name. It could be anything, but when you start to write it down and notice them, you'll actually start noticing that you're getting quite a lot of signs that your loved one is still there. Number five is the grief balloons. You can actually gather a close group of family or friends, write notes to the loved one who passed, intending that they receive these words, stick it inside the balloon, fill it with helium, and then all release them together. Or you could actually simply just write a message, scroll it on the outside of the balloon in permanent marker, and release it that way as well. The intention here is that you're going to write a personal message that you want your loved one to receive, and then releasing the balloons all together, sending them up to heaven. Number six, create a playlist of your loved one's favorite music. You'll be so happy you did this because every time you hear that playlist and you're listening to their music, it's going to put you in the energy of your loved one, and you're going to just feel closer to them and helps you feel more connected to your loved one. Number seven, make a personal favorites recipe book. And I love this one because I'm known for certain recipes, and when I die, I want my artichoke dip recipe definitely going in my recipe book. But there's people, my grandma made an excellent pie crust, and so we have her recipe. And all of our friends and family seem to have a certain dish that they like to bring to family gatherings. So making that special and unique recipe book by combining all their favorites is just a really great way to continue the tradition, to continue to share their recipes, and it's another way to feel close to your loved one and to remember them and the food that they love most. Number eight, adopt a pet from the shelter. And if you're going to rename the pet, you may even consider naming the pet the same thing that your loved one was named. Or it could be a different version of their name, a nickname, or it could be reminiscent of a favorite joke, a practical joke, or a certain memory that you guys had in common. And every time you say that pet's name or think about them, it'll also remind you of your loved one. Number nine, plant a memory garden. And I like to make my own stepping stones out of concrete with stained glass or little colorful stones. And in that you can write names, you can make pictures, and if you make it something that's special and unique to the person that passed, every time you see it and reflect upon it in your memory garden, you will remember your loved one. I also love to plant special flowers to commemorate my loved one, or herbs, maybe something that they like, peppermint in their tea. I might have a ton of peppermint in my herb garden for them. But it's nice to have somewhere that you can sit in your memory garden and be peaceful and reflect upon your memories with them. Number 10, make a pillow or just a simple pillowcase out of something that your loved one used to wear. I love those old t-shirts that are really soft and cozy. They're real nice to snuggle up with and really easy to make. Number 11, host a celebration of life party. Ask your friends and family to handwrite something about your loved one, and this could be a special memory that they shared with that person. It could be a joke they had in common or somewhere that they went together that was pretty significant. It could be anything. But have them write that down, and also have everybody bring at least one photo. And then you can actually take all these items and put them into a keepsake box or create a memory album with all of it. And number 12 is to create a charm bracelet out of the dried flowers from the funeral. And if you've never made a bracelet or beads from funeral flowers before, I'm going to share very, very simple instructions on how to do that. So I'm Diana Palm, and I'm a medium, author, and spiritual healer. Subscribe to my channel if you're interested in getting more uplifting messages about the afterlife or about healing grief. I also have a 9-week grief healing program if you're interested in having support as you move through the process of healing your own grief. And you can check that out on my website, dianapalm.com. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.